Who's actually going to get the most out of a built-in 32-inch natural gas grill head? Who can safely walk away? And does the price make sense for a typical weekend grill master? Those are the three questions that keep most people up at night before they click Add to Cart. The truth is, a built-in unit like this one isn't just a piece of metal you bolt to a wall, it's a commitment to a certain cooking style, kitchen layout, and level of convenience. If you've ever tried to squeeze a freestanding grill into a cramped outdoor kitchen and ended up with uneven heat or a tangled hose, you'll understand why the decision feels weightier than it looks. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk through the real-world pros and cons, point out who will actually love this Napoleon 700 series head, and let you decide if it's worth the price tag for everyday use. First off, the biggest hesitation most buyers have is the built-in part. You're not just buying a grill, you're buying a piece of the infrastructure. That means you need a proper gas line, enough clearance for the 32-inch cooking surface, and enough room for the integrated storage cabinet. If you're renting, or you only have a tiny balcony, that integration cost can quickly turn into a nightmare. On the flip side, for anyone who's already invested in a custom outdoor kitchen, think concrete countertops, a pergola, or a permanent prep station, the grill head becomes the centerpiece rather than a bolt-in afterthought. In that scenario, the convenience of having the burner array flush with your countertops, plus the built-in lighting that lets you flip steaks after sunset, is a real upgrade. Let's talk about the actual cooking experience. Napoleon's claim of powerful grilling performance isn't just marketing fluff. The burners are sized to deliver a solid 13,000 BTU per hour across the 32-inch surface, which means you can sear a steak to a crusty finish in under 5 minutes, even on a chilly evening. The real test, however, comes when you try to manage a mixed cook session, say, a chicken breast on one side and a batch of vegetables on the other. The infrared rotisserie burner does the heavy lifting for larger cuts. It circulates heat evenly without the hot spots that often plague traditional gas grills. I've seen owners use it to spin a whole turkey while the side burners handle the sides, and the results are surprisingly consistent. That said, the infrared zone is a single, dedicated burner. So if you're looking to grill a family-sized steak and a whole rotisserie at the same time, you'll be juggling 2 zones rather than 3, which can be a bit of a choreography challenge for novice cooks. Maintenance is another practical point that separates a good purchase from a regret. The maintenance-free grids are essentially coated stainless steel cooking surfaces that resist rust and food sticking. In everyday use, you'll wipe them down after each session, and they'll stay looking almost new for years. The fail-safe ignition system also means you won't be hunting for a spark plug that won't fire when you're ready to get the party started. For a busy family that grills once or twice a week, those small conveniences add up. On the downside, the coated grids can be a little delicate when you try to use metal spatulas with a lot of force. I've heard a few owners mention that the coating can wear down after a couple of years if you're overly aggressive. It's not a deal breaker, but it's worth knowing that a gentle cleaning routine will preserve that maintenance-free promise. Installation is often the hidden cost that people overlook. The product is advertised as easy to install, and that holds true if you have a professional plumber or a handy friend who's comfortable with gas lines. The mounting brackets line up with standard built-in dimensions, and the integrated storage compartment fits neatly under the cooking surface. However, the initial hookup does require a dedicated natural gas line, a regulator, and a few minutes of testing for leaks. If you're a DIY enthusiast, you'll probably be fine. If not, the extra labor can push the total cost higher than the sticker price. The good news is you won't have to deal with the recurring propane tank exchanges, which is a long-term savings for those who have natural gas already in their home. Now, who should put this grill head in their cart? If you're a serious backyard chef who already has an outdoor kitchen layout, love the idea of rotating a whole chicken while grilling veggies, and appreciate the convenience of built-in lighting for evening meals, this Napoleon model hits the sweet spot. It also makes sense for people who value low-maintenance surfaces and don't want to worry about propane refills. On the other hand, if you're a casual grill user who only fires up a grill a few times a month, live in an apartment, or don't have a ready gas line, you'll likely be better off with a portable propane grill.